India has its own Great Wall, Kumbhalgarh, near Udaipur, Rajasthan. But modern Great Wall of India lies in Bay of Bengal, that is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Andaman is an island that is very important to India for many reasons. For nature's preservance, biodiversity, historical importance, and most importantly for Indian defense. It acts as natural base to defend seas or establish a naval blockade against China. Threat of China in sea are real. China is building the largest blue water navy in the world, surpassing even USA in terms of number of vessels. All new ships, submarines and naval missile systems are new and based on advanced technology. China recently launched its third aircraft carrier, Fujian, and China has plans to build more in coming years. So this is to establish dominance in all oceans, most particularly Indian Ocean. And this development is accompanied by fast development of hypersonic missiles. All these point to an imminent threat for India in coming decades, unless it secures the Indian Ocean. Also, China has been implementing the policy of encircling India with foreign bases. The policy is called the String of Pearls. Though these bases are not militarized yet, they can act as listening posts to Indian activity in Indian Ocean. India cannot directly attack these bases in case of a war with China, as some of them are friendly towards India as well. India cannot meet all these challenges by merely investing in its navy, where it cannot match China in current scenario because of economic disparities. Remember, China has 5 times the GDP of India. So therefore, the approach of India need to be multi-pronged. What India can do: make an unsinkable naval base in Andaman and Nicobar Islands and integrate it with the rest of Quad bases. That's right. Indian strategy is multi-pronged. First, set up a strong tri-forces bases in Andaman, which can cause a naval blockade in Malacca Strait choke point. India is investing in this neglected island now, at least they have woken up. Is setting air bases to support advanced fighter jets such as modified Sukhoi and also base BrahMos missile systems, which China fears. Chinese merchandise vessels will be under direct threat in case of war broke out, and India can easily establish dominance in this region. This will force China to focus on this region and therefore prove it costly for them. Second, integrate Andaman with rest of friendly naval bases in Indian Ocean. For instance, Diego Garcia, a British Indian Ocean territory, which is used by US Air Force and Navy as well. Another one is Japan Self-Defense Force base in Djibouti, and also with proposed Indian base in Mauritius as well. Integrating Andaman with these bases will help to counter Chinese presence in Indian Ocean by sharing critical movement data of Chinese vessels in the seas, and also to monitor Chinese activities in strings of pearl bases. Also, they will act as deterrents for China to make any misadventure, as all these bases are part of Quad countries and US is keen to convert Quad into a military alliance. But it has its own challenges, that is a different matter. But if there is a military level cooperation, China has to face 3 major navies in this region. Also, this cooperation will be key to large scale naval exercises such as Malabar exercise in Indian Ocean, which can enhance combat alertness for these navies. Third, and one of the most interesting one, is to make Andaman more than a naval base. All weather ports and make economic activity around it and make it a major port. Andaman Nicobar is located in center of important sea route in the world, the Malacca Transit, where thousands of ships crosses. Andaman with its natural harbor can be developed to act as a resting port for many merchandise ships. Even it can complement Singapore in this region and evolve into an important major port. With this, large-scale investment can be attracted, which can be used to develop the region and establish a friendly and financial contact with neighboring countries. Economic activity will enlarge the influence of a region. For instance, financial partnership and attractive benefit can propel mutual cooperation with regional countries such as Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. For instance, India tries to maintain a close contact with Indonesian bases in the region. It appears that India will gain access to facilities at the strategically located Indonesian island of Sabang, which sits approximately 175 kilometers southeast of the southernmost island in Indian owned Andaman. Therefore, India focused on converting Andaman and Nicobar Island into a major military and economic hub, which can have larger repercussions in Indian Ocean geopolitics with respect to Chinese activities. Long neglected island is coming back to prominence thanks to the current leadership in Indian political circle. This island is one of the key interest points for Quad countries as well. They are open to invest huge amounts to develop this region. We will wait and watch how this pans out in future. Subscribe to the channel for more interesting news on geopolitics and major news across the world.